Hey, welcome to Bush Kids. We're out on another walk today, trying to get our daily exercise and fresh air, but we're heading back because we're going to be doing another challenge today, this time to do with food, and we're going to start doing more on food on Bush Kids, called Bush Kids Grub. So that's sharing some recipes and ideas for some great food to have over the campfire. So we're going to be in our back garden today. We're going to get our barbecue going with a bit of wood, and today what we're going to be doing is roast apples. Home now, and we're going to start on our baked apples. So let me show you what you need. Okay, so what do we need? Well, first and foremost, we need some apples. We've got 4 here. We're going to prepare 4, or as many as you want. We've got an apple corer, which is, we're going to take the cores out the centre of the apple with this. I've got a spoon. I've got some digestives. We probably need around 3 or 4 digestives per apple. And then, for some of these, we're going to use some custard as well. So, tin of custard there. Got some silver foil to do them over the fire, and to crush up the digestive biscuits we're going to use a little bit of cellophane. Okay, first thing we need is the apple, and what we're going to do first is we're going to use this corer. Now you need to get some adult supervision on these. Generally these aren't sharp, but you do need to be careful. So just going to pop this in around the core. I'm going to try and move it around. Around the core. Can slice it in like that too, just to make sure it's round. I'm going to turn that over and do the same. That, we should be able to take the core out. Fabulous. Okay, so the next part is we're going to put, I've got a bit of cling film here. I've just put the digestive biscuits into the cling film, and you can use a rolling pin or whatever you want really. We're just going to use what we've got to hand, and all we're going to do is just gently break that up with the can, and just see, as you can see, we're just breaking it up. Looks good. There you go. Waste not, want not. We've got a whole bunch of digestive biscuits now in there. Okay, next thing is we want some silver foil, enough to wrap around the apple. I'm going to place the apple upright, and then we're going to start to add some of the ingredients now to this apple. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in a few spoonfuls of digestive biscuit, if we can. Spoon it in, and really should be enough. Just use the end of the spoon to knock it in. Okay, we need the custard next, so we're just going to use our tin opener. To do is just pour some of this custard in. We need to leave enough at the top for some more digestive biscuits. So just gonna give that a pat, and then just on the top, just going to add some more digestive biscuit. Okay, once we've done that, what we need to do is to wrap the apple up. So we're just going to do that. Now, that's ready to go on the fire. Okay, so in order to get our apples baked, roasted on the fire, we need a fire, and therefore we're going to use our barbecue again, as we're in the backyard, and that will be safe and enclosed. We've got our first aid kit and some water there just in case we need it. We're going to start by striking a light with a ferrocerium rod, but we're going to use, instead of cotton wool this time, we're going to use some natural tinder that we found last week. Some of it is birch bark, and the other is from cattails. That's it. That's it. We're going now. Let's just move that into here. Now you need to put a little bit more birch bark on that just to get it going. Okay, so we've got our fire going now. Need to make that burn out now and get us some coals, and then we can put our apples into that. Okay, so our fire's just getting about right now. Just wait for that last log to burn down a bit. It's I can feel the heat off the coals, so we'll get our apples in. Okay, so the apples are in, and what we're going to do is just leave them on that side for 5 minutes or so, and then turn them around. Hopefully we'll have them in around 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. We'll see how we get on. Okay, so we're not wasting the custard that we had. We'll put the custard over the fire as well. That will be a yummy addition. Okay, so we've had them in for about 10 to 15 minutes now. We've not had them all covered in coals, but next to the coals, so they'll be about ready or thereabouts now. I'm not sure you can, if you see the foil burning, then they're probably done at that point, but you can leave them as long as you want to see how gooey and squishy they'll be, but we'll take them out in a second. Okay, let's remember, tin foil against the coals, it's going to be very hot. I've got my fire glove here, but use some tongs if you're moving them around, and obviously just make sure you're supervising the children here with the fire. We're just moving those around for one last stint of 5 minutes. Okay, so they've been in for just over 15 minutes, and need to be careful here because this is quite hot. Let's just see how they look. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We've got a bit of a squidgy apple with squidgy custard in the middle, and that looks good. Look at that. Very good. Let's get it in. So we've still got a little bit of the custard left from before, so we're just going to have a little bit of that as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, very good. Okay, we have them all out. 3 with custard, 1 without. Let's see how they taste. Okay, we're testing these out. See how they taste. It smells delicious. How is it?
Nice.
So there you go, another challenge, baked apples or baked apple crumble with custard. So have a go, be safe when you do it, and enjoy. They're lovely.